everybody, welcome to another Arkansas Diamond book pairing. Are you ready for this week's pairing? Great! This week we are focusing on giraffe problems, which you read at school, and carnivores. This looks like a fun book. Do you remember what giraffe problems was about? It was about a giraffe who had a very long ear? No. Fingers? No. Legs? No, you're right. A very long neck. And he didn't quite like it. But in the end, he learned to accept that. Because everybody has something that's different about them. And we have to learn to accept what makes us different. Because ultimately, that's what makes us special. So in this book, Carnivores, let's find out what makes these animals here different but special. This book was written by Reynolds and illustrated by Santat. The lion is known throughout the animal kingdom as the king of beasts. The great white shark is the most feared predator in the oceans. And the timber wolf's howl strikes terror into the hearts of fuzzy woodland creatures everywhere. But even savage carnivores get their feelings hurt. Do you know what the word savage means? Can you maybe guess what it means based upon how the animals look? They look fierce. They look maybe a little mean, maybe aggressive. The lion tries to ignore it when the gazelles whisper behind his back. He pretends not to see the zebras looking down their noses at him. The wildebeest call him Bad Kitty. He's eaten half of the neighborhood. It hurts. It really does. So they're all talking about him behind his back. It's not his fault he has to eat that. The great white shark, he gets such a bad rap. All those shark movies don't help. Everyone talks about his feeding frenzies, but he's simply a fast eater. Nobody understands. Have you ever seen a shark movie? Are the sharks in there nice? Probably not, except for maybe Finding Nemo. And the timber wolf almost never eats little girls. That Little Red Riding Hood story is very misleading. The bunny rabbits always say, "Quit sneaking up on me." But he's not sneaking. He's just merely a quiet walker with vicious fangs and scary eyes. He can't help it. So it was just a matter of time before the lion, the great white shark, and the timber wolf started hanging out, because even carnivores need to share their feelings. At the first get-together, the timber wolf came up with an idea that might solve everything. What's his idea? When in doubt, hug it out. We'll go vegetarian. The lion tried to enjoy his salad, but the leaves and bark kept getting stuck in his razor-sharp teeth. The great white shark ate nothing but seaweed for a whole day, but it left a horrible, kelpy aftertaste in his mouth. And the timber wolf tried his hardest to eat only berries, but every single berry bush seemed to have a bunny inside. Oops. They realized that becoming vegetarians was a silly idea in the first place. Before long, the great white shark came up with a fabulous new idea. The disguise plan. New outfits will blend right in. At first, the lion's antelope disguised. Can you see where the lion is? It worked out terrific. Everyone treated him so nicely, but when the other antelope smelled his zebra breath, it was all over. The great white shark blended right in with the dolphins. Nobody suspected him of being bloodthirsty at all. until all the dolphins disappeared. Uh-oh, where do you think the dolphins went? He was licking his lips. All the timber wolf kept drooling on all the other bunnies, and the disguise idea was a dud, which was very frustrating, which made them all hungrier than ever. As a last resort, the lion invited the oldest and wisest carnivore he knew to come speak to the group. The great horned owl was happy to be included. Here he is. "What should we do?" asked the lion. "Everyone is mean to us," said the great white shark. "I never know what to say," said the timber wolf. The owl smiled. "It used to hurt my feelings too, but now I remind myself, I'm not bad. I'm a carnivore. Eating meat is what I do." So the word carnivore means they eat meat. "I'm not bad," whispered the lion. "I'm a carnivore," confessed the great white shark. "Eating meat is just what I do," declared the timber wolf. The wise old owl was brilliant. So look at their faces. Do they seem happy? Yeah, they're accepting themselves. And even though the great horned owl was happy, turned out he was delicious. Uh-oh. Looks like the lion and the timber wolf and the shark might have had a little meal. These days, things are different. The lion doesn't dread going to the watering hole anymore. When the zebras give him nasty looks, he smiles his friendliest smile and eats them. The great white shark feels much better about gobbling up everybody in sight. He knows that he's a husky fish with a healthy appetite. And when the timber wolf gets the munchies, he doesn't think twice about grabbing a handful of bunnies. They have really negative attitudes anyway. After all, they're not bad. They're carnivores. And they're welcoming their new members. Here we got, looks like a crocodile and some vultures, maybe even a cheetah. Eating meat is just what they do. The end. So that was our story, Carnivores. In the end, even though they were different, they had to accept that they were who they were. They may not have had physical differences like the giraffe, but they were different from all the other animals because they're carnivores. That's what they do. And they had to accept that in order to be happy. So today, I would like you to find out what makes you different. What about you is unique? Or maybe just what do you love about yourself? What you're going to do is you're going to take, if you have an ink pad or just a regular marker, and you are going to color your thumb. I did it. And then you're going to make a thumbprint. See, it took me a couple tries to get my thumbprint to where I could see it. Then what you're going to do is you're going to recreate your thumbprint in a much bigger setting. So that's why I had to do it a couple times so I could see what my thumbprint looked like. And then you're going to fill that thumbprint in with the things that you think are unique about yourself, things you love about yourself, things that may be different, whatever you want, because it's your thumbprint. You can make it however you want to. And in the end, you're going to end up with a very unique picture that is just you. Nobody else can make that same picture you did. It may look the same from far away, but once you get up close, you're going to see that it's filled with all the things that make you unique. And then you can maybe have this hanging up in your bathroom or in your bedroom as a reminder that it's okay to be you and it's okay to be different. So thanks for tuning in today, guys. Remember, just like the giraffe and just like our carnivore friends, everybody is unique. And once we accept that, it makes it easier to be happy. I'll see you guys next time for our next Arkansas Diamond book pairing. Also, quick announcement, don't forget, on the week of November 30th, you can come by the library to pick up a gingerbread house. Each gingerbread house will be decorated by your family. So guess what? They're all going to be unique and different, which will be very special for our gingerbread house competition. If you have any questions, call up to the library, or you can stop by and visit. We are still open from 11 to 5 on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. I'll see you guys. Bye.